Welcome to another rainy day on the Gilded SMP server. I'm just wandering around my own area. The portal for spawn is right over there. And here's my farm. I built this area a little while ago. And just the other day, I extended it a little bit and I built some more stuff over here. There isn't much growing there yet. I had to think about if I wanted to have some decorative stuff or actually grow some crops. I do have... oh, pumpkins are grown. I did want to start maybe making pumpkin pie. So that's why I was like, oh, let's grow some pumpkins. So now you can get down. And this was already here. This area. But now I made a new stairs. And then here is pumpkins so far. There's my mine shaft. It was kind of dangerous here, this sort of open field. Mobs will spawn at night. So I figured I'd have these kind of plateaus, make it look a little bit more interesting. Light them up a little bit. You see a lot of lanterns around. And a few hidden light sources with the mossy carpets. And that way I have a food source. Because so far I had mostly just been buying cooked chicken from one of Apep's villagers. Apep lives right over there, so it's pretty close to me to just go there and buy food from the one of the villagers. But now I can become a vegetarian, now that I've run out of meat. My inventory's full of junk right now. Oh yeah, and I can show you then, I also decided instead of connecting this to anything, I'll have a little secret hallway here. And you can go over to this side. And then we gotta build some more, you know, different stuff around. I'm building a little dwarven kingdom. But so far, that's the only part that's finished. This is the base for what will be a big tower. Right now I'm just growing some wood there. Mostly spruce I just use for converting, for crafting recipes or making it into charcoal. I used to have the lava source there. I did just remove it because I was building a farm right underneath that has to do with some redstone. And it turns out that I'm gonna need to maybe raise this up a little by like a block or two so that it's not conflicting. I do still have my little hobbit hole here. And people gave all this. The keeper's bag, it's got some crystals in it. Crystals can be redeemed for certain rewards over by the big portal. So all this stuff is still sitting here just because I haven't found a better spot for them yet. So the keeper's bag's got some crystals in it. I haven't done any tasks that I'm aware of that would qualify me for more crystals. But at the portal, there are different tasks you can do that get you more crystals, and you can buy certain rewards with them. Okay, and then Apep gave me both of these. Redstone, more than I'll ever need, but that means that anytime I want to build a redstone contraption, I've got redstone. And redstone lamps. He said he had a ton left over, and I'm like, I love redstone lamps. I know my storage is kind of all over the place. But that is just going to be that way for a second. Ow. I need a place to store this nether rack that I have left over. I can always use that to make nether bricks. I really needed for some of the redstone stuff some nether quartz, so I went and got that, which is my valuables chest. I could probably put that in there. I have some kelp on me. I shouldn't have had that on me while going into the nether, but I did. And then actually I also found some ancient debris. Let me grab some rockets. Also, again, courtesy of Apep. Most of my cool stuff I got from Apep. There. So this is still my place. It's a little bit more organized than it was, but it's still just, you know, I'm still living in the side of a cave. It'll all come with time. There's different projects going on at a time. Somebody, the end rod is my own doing, but somebody came by and put some diorite, polished diorite blocks here. As far as I can tell, there's nothing beyond just these blocks, but I didn't put them there. I think. I've been collecting bone blocks, so that's in there. And then if we go downstairs to the basement, I did make proper stairs here. Still, you know, big empty room, but we have the skeleton spawner. That's what I showed you, well, last episode. I made the spawner. So I have that, which is a renewable source of arrows and bones and some random loot. And then I'm here working on what is essentially a fully automatic, well, it farms kelp, but it's also with the intention to make bone meal. It becomes two-sided, and then, you know, automatically water will push it right into the composter, and, you know, we have a little bit of bone meal. It fires somewhat regularly because kelp does grow pretty fast. It's just, you know, not finished, therefore... Oh, do you see how this is? Growing weird. Yeah. Maybe these kelps on the edges shouldn't even be there. Anyway, I'll look at that later. I want to make a totally working bone meal farm. I could even, if you had more space, like I was trying to just fit it in here, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I'm not hitting the surface, but as you may have been able to tell when I was topside, I see that water is spreading. When I was topside, those redstone lamps are basically on the surface, so if you had more space, you could even squeeze in, like, from the composter, it goes through a hopper into an auto crafter, and then it spits out bone blocks fully formed. But I didn't find that to be completely necessary. I'm trying to keep this like a little bit of an unedited video. You might see a few cuts, but that's because I might get distracted by something, or have to really sniffle because of my allergies or something, so I try to cut that out. Or I just simply forget what I was saying and then have to resume video with when I remember what I was doing. There will be stuff maybe in here, not sure yet. But I definitely want to make sure I build a cool tower and film that. But I want to talk about... I just wanted to have an episode that's talky, because my first 2 videos... No. Well, several videos are ones where I'm collaborating. There was the Ancient City adventures, and there are 2 episodes that are yet to come out. That is stuff that I've recorded already that has to do with us fighting the dragon and fighting a wither, which are really fun, but just a lot of work with me trying to edit them, and had some life stuff get in the way, so I haven't finished those. I love the world that we have. Oh right, I can show you the shopping district. They blasted through with TNT, I'm told, through all this area, and then you enter the Pirate Cove here. There's a shulker shop. Well, actually, let's look at the shulker shop. Peekaboo! Welcome to the shulker shop, where you can get all the shells, boxes, and kits. Doesn't that look adorable? And you can buy 40 diamonds for 64 shulker shells. For me, that's all like very pricey because I don't have a lot of diamonds. 28 diamonds for a 32 kit. So that is essentially 32 shulker shells for 28 diamonds. You guys, hold on. So that is enough to make 64 kit. So this is enough to make 33 shulker boxes, essentially, for only 28 diamonds, or unless you are supposed to return the one box. One stack here is enough to make 32 shulkers, and then it's 40 diamonds. So there's a price differential here. Anyway, if you need more expendable storage, that's there for you. Because as you might know, a shulker box, you can put stuff in, and then you can take the box with you, and it'll just remember all the items that are stored in it. Oh, here's ways to get to upper and lower levels. There's the honey the honey shop. Ten out of 10 shop because of bees. I don't know who's leaving all these reviews, but one stack of honey bottles for an emerald. That's very cheap. One stack for 1 diamond, honey blocks. 3 emeralds for 1 beehive. Read the book for information. Oh, I didn't know these chests could be named like that. You can order bees and bee nests, or hives. Honeycomb. Blocks and regulars, 1 stack for 1 diamond. Is pretty cheap, all that. I like it. If I have a garden or a greenhouse, I think I might request some bees. Love the design. Love using honey blocks and how transparent they are and how it makes the lighting look. Very warm. Like mud bricks, stripped wood, acacia wood. Yeah, I love the way it's designed. What else do we have? Benji's Flower and Lush Cave shop. I am a sucker for flowers. I do love orchids, and cornflowers are my favorite, I believe. Yeah, I think they are, because I just love the color blue on them. So I might come by here sometime when I have money on me. And these are different items you'll find in Lush Caves. Very clever. This isn't like modded really. It is I don't even know how to explain this kind of stuff. It's like it's on a item frame that's invisible, and then the glass block is something you can get from a wandering trader, like the size of a player head it is. And it's like a slab on an invisible item frame. So it looks like you have things in jars here. It's very clever. Glowberries. More outside. Oh. Pitcher pods and pitcher plants. Wither roses. And torch flowers. Very interesting. Oh, this is a good test to see how safe this place is at night. Then... well, let's stick with the lower level for right now. I've been to this place, so I know what this is. This is a wood shop from Crypt. Crypt sells you all kinds of wood. Beautiful trees up top. Two diamonds per stack. Birch logs, dark oak, oak, cherry, acacia, spruce, jungle. Very nice stuff. No, oh, this is my own chest, of course. No mangrove trees yet. Maybe that'll come. No jungle wood. Or no, the jungle wood, but no bamboo wood. You could also do, you can't do logs, but you could do planks. But that's all, at least for sale. That looks like the employee-only area, so I won't go there. And yeah, from what I heard, do you see all these the falling cherry blossoms, and they're just getting blown by the wind? From what I heard, he chops all his trees down himself. He doesn't have a automatic tree farm or anything, which is very complicated. Fly around a little bit. Don't have too much speed. Nomad here sells creatures. Friendly and maybe even hostile. Lost Lore Emporium. Smithing templates. I need some of those. The items in the shop are for trade only. If you see something you're interested in, please contact Nomad to set up trade information. So I got a barter for them. What is that? Pottery shards. Sniffer egg. Hearts of the sea. This is stuff from trials. Ominous trial key and trial keys. Wind charges. Breeze rods. A banner pattern. So this, I'm guessing this is stuff he's just found. Cursed emeralds and lucky diamonds. Ancient Thunder Tribe gold. Spectral arrows. Into that one. Different smithing template for armor trims. Oh, I should contact him. I don't know what I have to trade, but I could definitely, I won't love copies of the smithing templates and the netherite upgrade. I could definitely use that. Let's take a peek up here anyway. Okay, that's just his storage. Not gonna mess with that. And then next door, he still lost his dog, so no one's found them yet. I'm pretty concerning. Well, that's a cash register, obviously. Horse armor. 10 diamonds per armor. 15 for diamond horse armor. Oh. I don't know what this... Wolf armor. That's new. New to the game. And then there was... Blocky Beasts. Discover a premium pet retrieval and delivery service. Isn't it ironic for the same guy to start a pet retrieval service to have lost his own? And a Nomad... Bring your quote back to Nomad and they'll handle everything from there. Oh, there we go. Terms and conditions. We pride ourselves on our exotic selection, which may include creatures that are more fiery than friendly. While they might arrive with a flourish, they might not always make it in one piece. Just think of it as a thrilling game of chance. Pet fisticuffs. Our pets have their own personalities, and sometimes those personalities clash like two skeletons in a bow contest. If you receive multiple pets, be prepared for a potential showdown. Just imagine the drama. Who knew that cute little bunny could throw a punch? Let's just say we're not exactly FedEx. Once we send your new furry or scaly or bony or anything friend off into the wild, we can't promise they won't take a detour to find a new adventure. Maybe they'll find a different home. Once your pet lands on your front porch, it's all yours. At that point, Blocky Beast is off the hook. We'll be over here, cheering you on from a safe distance while you navigate the joys and challenges of pet ownership. So strap on your diamond armor and get ready for a wild ride with your new companion. Alright, so order at own risk, but you could request any mob, I'm pretty sure. So if you want to start a zoo or a farm, or just have one for show, you know, you put in the request and he'll just handle it from there, right? So it's not, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, then over here is the potion shop. I do plan on opening a shop myself, but just don't have the materials for it right now. Potion of the shop, Bella shop. Bella sells potions. Something blue. Orders. Read for orders. Use these books to make a potion order. Add these to the book. What potion, how much, when, done by, for who. Pretty standard to order a request. Don't go down. Maybe we'll don't go down. No burn potions. Long speed potions. Quick slow. Splash potion of slowness. Ouch potions. I think I know what those do. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Lingering. Do you throw those on the floor and they just stay on the floor? Long strong. Jumpy. Oh. Ominous bottles. Weakness. I do like the layout. It's very well designed. Now, I want diamonds lazy, unless unstated otherwise. Breath. So, I might pay with, well, anything blue is interesting. It means maybe other things than diamonds, but we'll see. I might buy some potions at some point, because they are kind of... I don't really know how to make all of them. And we might want a few. Then there's an iron shop. Blocks of iron. 2 diamonds for 32 blocks of iron. Which is not a bad deal at all. More stock coming soon. Oh. Whoops. So that'll come. You can get some. There's some in stock here. Not bad at all. I like the layout of that as well. And all the way up top, oh, I saw Panda. We are in the jungle. In the bamboo forest. Look, a little panda bear. The trading post. Okay, yeah. Pay what you want. Instructions here. Take something, leave something. Smithing templates only make a copy. And I believe these are all just things he's found. I think these are random things, but I think he's also... These are all things he's found while adventuring. And that makes them... Of course, I keep checking that. Yeah, if I remember correctly, most of these things Nomad just found on adventures. And pay what you want, but you would do have to have something worth trading, of course. But I like it. And what's upstairs? Is there just more stuff? Looks kind of just storage. That's alright. I am rather confused by what this is. No idea. Oh, there is an opening. Looks like this is someone's starter house, but a bit unfinished. And then there's one area I want to show you as well. Here's a little spawn town. Oh, right. Whose house is this? It's gorgeous. Just empty on the inside. But it's a beautiful house. I'll ask on the Discord if anyone knows who made this, because I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure that the other house over here, if this is crypts with all the fire. I thought this was crypts anyway, with the horses, all the fires. Bit scary, but yeah, crypt's home. I don't see him here much. I think he's got his own area. I do like it over here. And what's totally new, you've already seen these rings. Oh, what the heck is this? Sorry, I hadn't seen this either at all. There's a lava lake that someone has taken some buckets from. And then some sort of fireplace here. Oh! This is where, I know Minty and Ingus did campfire stories here, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's not meant to be as evil as it looks on first glance. But upcoming is a festival. And a lot of people will be doing different mini-games. So there's several games, including the rings are for flying through. And there's some games. Apple bobbing. No sneak peek. The pit. Ooh. Message in a bottle. Don't know what this is yet. Maybe the start for the obstacle course, or it might be over there, or maybe that's where you're supposed to end up. There is something being built over here, and it's still secret. That's why there's netherrack around it. So that'll be revealed when it's done. And then over here, I have no idea what all of this is. I know this one. This is blocks. And Block, they built a target practice, and if you shoot and you get enough points, then you can be in high scores. I am in the high scores already, but I don't have the top score. It's very tricky, actually. You have to try to really hit the bullseye to get the most amount out of it. And then here, no idea, but something's being built on here, this brick place. And there's this as well. Oh, I can just walk through. Oh, lily, not the lily pads, but like, yeah, kind of like the lily pad things. if you are at on top, you can walk on them very briefly. Is this like Bed Wars? Or like Spleef? You gotta keep moving because you can walk on them, but if you stay on them, you'll fall through. I like that. That's really nicely designed. And then right over here, Shay claimed this. No idea what it's going to be yet. But yeah, so there will be a bunch of mini games when we do like a little festival event. Ooh. And then you'll be able to fly through this obstacle course and do all these other games. Ugh. And it'll be fun. But yeah, I wanted to just do that, show you guys some of the new stuff around us. I love the terrain and the world around us. You can see if I fly really high. Someone's base over there. Little wizard tower. Yeah, I was going to say it should be amethyst. And then even over in the other direction. I don't have that many rockets anymore. I need to start making my way back. But just across this ice mountain, someone else has a base. There, a really cool floating island. You can see that spiral pattern. Just so cool. And we will be doing more exploring ourselves. But I wanted to show you what has been going on in the world and a little bit of what I've been working on. Apologize for the delay in videos. There's 2 cool videos I'm still working on finishing up. Those will be out soon. And those aren't videos where I do much talking one-on-one. Because that is something I do enjoy doing. You can interact a little bit that way. Oh, look, my beautiful little area. And we're home. Just in time to go to bed. So that's it for now. I don't know what if you want to tell me what you'd like to see in the future, but I'm gonna at least make a shop, and I'm gonna keep building on this place and turn it into something cool. So I hope you are looking forward to that. So thank you for today, and I'll see you next time.